Welcome back, everybody, to FTB Regrowth. Okay, pushing on from last episode. I have yet to actually make the crystallizers. I just remembered. Okay, back to the work table. We can now make 8 of these, so 8 of them is what I'm going to make. I don't have enough fizz. Well, that's a shock. I do now. There you go. Man, if it wasn't for the Mana Steel Entwined Living Wood Wand and its Viz regeneration capabilities, I tell you what, this would be a lot harder. Much harder indeed. Alright, so what's going to happen from here is we're going to take our pipes, which I should have actually got from the crafting table, which I did not. We may not have an essentia tubes. I may have to make more of those very, very shortly. But I think I might be okay. Okay, so no, I don't want it to go that way. It interferes with my aesthetics. Okay, so that's going to come out thusly. And yeah, Alright, so crystallizer pointing downwards, which is going to be going into a chest. Like such. I could go up and over, but I'm not going to. Because going into that chest is going to be a... Do I want to go underneath? Because I've got enough space to... Well, I've got enough crystallizers to do 4. Can I just do that? No. It's not going to be pointing the correct direction that I want. That'll work. It's a bit bulky, but it'll work. Either way I do it, I'm going to be using more tubes than I've actually got, so I'm going to have to make some more. Oh, well. I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to have to make some more amber to make some more quicksilver. Actually, hang on. I should have had more quicksilver than that. I do. Ta-da! I got heaps of quicksilver now. I got a whole stack. Look at that. Right. All I need now is glass and iron. And anything I can get rid of in my inventory. Centrifuge. Yeah. I'll keep it in there for now. Iron. Stack. We'll go 2. Start clearing out all this other stuff as well. Okay, iron ingots. Glass. Quicksilver. Gold. Lovely. Now this will probably make me more tubes than I'm ever going to need. I'm going to run out of Viz before I actually... did I run out of Viz? No? Well, 2.5 stacks. Yeah, probably enough. Enough for a while. Okay, so that's that side done. In fact, whoops, like that. Not that way. Okay, so we're going to set up. I don't know how fast the centrifuge is going to work because, again, this is the first time I've ever done this, so this is definitely interesting from my viewpoint as well. Okay, so that one goes down. So we've got a chest there. Right. So crystallizer. I didn't think this whole thing would actually take up as much space as I'm actually using. I may consider branching out. If I want to make a secondary centrifuge, I might actually expand out that way or maybe out that way. I'm not entirely sure, but by the looks of things, this is actually getting a lot bigger than I anticipated. Right, so that's that. Now I get to my cables and start running things, places. Right. So having a backbone of 32 channels is probably going to be the way to go. And then we'll run a smaller cable out to that chest there. Again, the same. Hopefully I've got enough materials to make up some more cable. Can I get 16? I can too. Fantastic. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to run a 32 channel backbone throughout this whole system. Not going to actually, yeah, I'm definitely going to expand. Maybe I might expand that crystallizing network up that way, but maybe not right now. All right, so we've got this far. Let's put all this stuff back in here. I'm definitely going to use it again in the future at some point. Whether it's just expanding this whole thing out, I don't know. So the whole entire reason of this is to get Victus Essentia. Now, you can actually get Victus Essentia from breaking down all these other Essentias. Bestia being one of them, I know I've actually got a lot of. Like, more than enough of. So if I, as a proof of concept, or more of a case just to see it for myself, okay. Oh, wow. That is pretty damn cool. So that's now breaking down the Bestia into the Motus and Victus traits. Now, it seems to... I may be able to actually just plug more centrifuges in from the alembic, Or no, yeah, the Alembic is definitely outpacing the Centrifuge, which is pretty cool, actually. Huh. It is definitely outpacing it. Very slowly, but it is outpacing it. It would be definitely outpacing if I was using what's it called? There's a fuel that you can, not alchemical, a Thaumcraft fuel you can use. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it should actually speed up the furnace. Okay, but my crystallizers, they're under working. So yeah, okay. Let's centrifuge. Oh, the centrifuge I already got on me. So we place that there, right? Take the buffer. This is where it's going to get fun. That's going to go like that. It's not gaining anything, so that's good. Although, I may just unplug that entirely. Plug it into the system like that. How cool is that? Now all my crystallizers are working. Oh wow, that's so cool. And now I don't have an overflow in my alembic. I can just basically keep putting all the essentia in there. Oh, that's so cool. The next step will be automating it, because now we've got all this essentia in here. Okay, cool. We want import buses. 2 of those, thank you very much. One, and waiting probably for the second one. There we go, fantastic. So that's going to be importing all that into there. Oh wow, that's so cool. I've never done this before, so this is just amazing. And for the sheer fact that it's actually working really, really nicely is even better. What I could do, I could actually even expand this out to having an alembic each side and having buffers here, like right where I'm looking right now. So yeah, let's just break that for a sec. We'll stick a buffer in there. This is so cool. Right, let's stick a tube there. That's probably not going to be doing me any favors. Another buffer there. Right. Put some more essentia in because why not? Ah, this is so cool. Right. Furnace. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Alembic. Okay, we'll pull those out too. Alright, whoops. Didn't mean to place that there. Okay, Alembic. That's all hooked up, fantastic. I don't have another supply of coal coke, but since it's only really used one piece of, like, one block of coal coke currently. Okay. Let the craziness commence. Alright. Oh, hang on. As far as I can tell, that is... It is taking essentia. That in itself is a good thing. And what I like to do is I'll disconnect that. It is taking essentia, so that is actually a good sign. So I can actually... Wow. I don't think I can actually make this go any faster. Well, I could, but I'd need more crystallizers to crystallize everything that I'm actually making. Oh no, they do seem to be keeping up with what I'm producing right now, and that is these two centrifuges working as they are. Cool. Now the real question is, how can I automate if I wanted to put an even amount of like a crafting amount in each furnace? I could use Buildcraft tubes and have a loop going up and around. So if I, for whatever reason, call for more essentia than a stack, it will then fill the secondary furnace. But, yeah. This is pretty damn amazing. Okay, now, as a result of this, I now have Victus going back into my network, which is great. Let's go check out the farm, eh? Because that is automatically... Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah. Even if I turn off... Let's just check out... I'm going to have to... Well, okay, let the butcher golem go to work, because I think my breeding program is going to probably outstrip the effectiveness of the butcher golem. I don't think you could kill them quicker than they can breed. I honestly don't think so. Although, we're going to find out. Cool. That is amazing. We're going to have food and items for a very, very long time to come. That is actually quite good. Right, so if I want to automate this... Well, let's go with the Buildcraft tubes. Okay, we're going to need 2 clay pipes. And they're going to go there like such. Then we're going to need a wooden extraction pipe. And a gate with a pulsar, which I do have. I might go a couple, actually. Then we're going to need a chest. And, say, some golden pipes. Just to complete the loop. I know we need one of those and an iron pipe. So we don't have it trying to go back into the chest. Okay, so iron pipe, golden pipe. Okay, so that makes the loop go around. Right. So then we have the chest here. Yep, I'm seeing it. We'll stick the 2 gates on here. And actually, we'll just go items in inventory. Do energy pulsar. So I'll only activate when it's got an item in the inventory. Do the same there. Cable and interface. Just twiddle my thumbs for a little bit. Right. So it's going to be a cable there. The reason why I'm using a thin interface is because I can foresee that I'm going to be needing more interfaces going into this chest into the future. Right, only using 2 channels. Really? Well, I'm using 3 now. Okay, it's online. Fantastic. So, now we're just going to have to make some patterns. Clear that. Right, so okay, it's a processing pattern. So one Beastia is going to turn into one Victus, which I don't have any of. Crystallized. course it doesn't show in here. So I'm going to have... I am spelling it right, but it's not showing up in the NEI, which is a problem. Which means I'm going to have to try and catch some essence. Actually, we'll do that. We'll grab some beastia. We'll throw it back through. And through here. Oh, we can even test our chest. Ah, that's so cool. That is just amazing. Never done this before, so this is just so. If you've never done something in a particular mod, I strongly urge you to try it out. Now, currently, yeah, it's still happening, and I seem to have. Oh, I managed to snag one. Okay, so we can let the coal block keep going. Right. So, we'll make... I'm going to have to keep that there. So, one Beastia essence is going to make one Victus essence and one Motus essence. I think that's how it works, yeah. Creates one crystallized essence with... Okay, so it'll make one Motus and one Victus. So if, for whatever reason, I need Victus essentia, it will create this. Right. So what I need to do is go back over here. Now, this doesn't have a crafting card, which I'm going to need. Crafting card. Which will basically tell this bus to make the items if not in stock, or craft items while exporting. So this now is going to call all the Beastia, it should, that we've got in this system to make that... Yep, there it goes. So the Beastia is disappearing by the looks of things. I can hear it, it's ticking along. But not in the huge okay. It is calling for it. It is slow. For some particular reason. Or I've actually used it all now. That's probably half the reason. Right, so this is actually a good point to wrap up. I'm going to actually go and make a few more recipes that involve Victus, and we're going to come back in the next episode. I'm probably going to have all this interface filled up with the essentia to create more Victus crystals, and we'll see where the craziness leads us from there. Alright folks, if you've enjoyed this episode, enjoyed the series so far, do go ahead and click that like button. If you're interested in anything else I've done in the past or currently doing, do go ahead and check out the playlists on the side or at the channel page. Alright folks, well I've been Raetac. I shall see you next time.